Oh my god, it is episode 136.
136.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Of the Keep On Trucking podcast. Yeah. No. Oh, it's been a rough day for me.
Oh man.
You know, I've been on the bed. I've been on the couch for half of the day. And
Couch.
It's been a rough couch.
Check them out.
Couch. And it's been a rough Monday.
What's been going on?
So ever since I didn't have a job, I've been doing unemployed full activities.
Okay.
So
What does that entail?
I want to go try the world's spiciest curry.
Oh, yeah. That is first day, no job. The world's spiciest curry. Where is that?
It's a Brick Lane Curry House.
Okay.
It's I thought it was on the Upper East Side, but they moved to New Jersey, and
You went to Jersey today?
yeah, we went
Okay.
to Jersey City. We took the path and everything. I went with Alex Mahana. So you know me, dude. I'm a big spice guy.
Yeah.
I'm a BSG.
You put it on everything.
Yeah, bro. And I think I've met the final level. Like, I've met the ultimate final level.
You had to go into the heart of New Jersey to reach the ultimate level of Indian spice.
Dude.
That's where that's where a lot of Indians live, in New Jersey.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And Italians.
Yeah.
And Long Island.
Yeah.
There's a town in Long Island called Hicksville. And it's full of ding-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Oh, really?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, okay.
When we used to deliver beer, we would have like pallets of a beer called Taj Mahal.
Yeah.
And I'd be like, I wonder where this is going.
The Taj Mahal.
And yeah, the Taj Mahal. It was a Taj Mahal lager.
Okay.
And it sure as hell wasn't fucking a Stop and Shop.
Yeah. So why is it called Hicksville?
I don't know, bro.
You think that's where all the Bambalams would be?
Yeah, bro. I think they left.
Yeah. Okay.
I think they saw one dingaling and they were like, "We got to get out of here, bro."
Yeah.
Between us.
They're gonna make our food hot.
Yeah, they're gonna make
They're gonna soil the mashed potatoes.
Yeah, and they left, bro. All Hicksville has beautiful suburbs.
Oh yeah.
You know, Long Island is like one of the first places to have suburbs. It's like coined
Makes sense.
the founders of suburbs.
Yeah.
I don't know that.
That makes sense because Manhattan was one of the first big metropolises that had enough money going into it to support entire communities outside of it.
Yeah, dude. And also they have like a bunch of 7-Elevens and shit
Okay.
because of the
dinglings.
Anyway,
Yeah.
bro. So
this is lore for our. This is now part of our lore.
yeah,
If you don't know what we're talking about, go listen to Dingalings.
episode of Dingaling,
Episode 134 Dingalings, and then come back.
and then come back
And you'll know our coded slang, our terminology, or you could probably figure it out.
Yeah,
But-
Dingalings are Mexicans.
Dingalings are Indians.
Dingalings.
DTDs are Mexicans.
because of the song.
Because-
1, 2, 3, 4. Black people are boom bops.
The boom bops.
Boom, pop, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, pop.
And then white people are the bambalams.
Wham, wham, black
Because
Betty,
that
black
Black
Betty.
Betty, yeah.
Oh, Black Betty.
Yeah.
And then gay people are the
Oh, yeah. The oonxes, yeah.
because they like techno, and that's the sound they make when they have sex.
Yeah. Yep.
Anyways, bro.
And I think that's all we figured out.
It is so.
Yeah.
Have you guys? Oh, and then the Chinese ones. We
didn't figure that out.
We can't go hack with that one.
No, because the Chinese music, it's like very, I don't even know.
Ting, ting, I'm Chinese.
Well, yeah, I guess that's kind of, but Chinese
but that
music,
one's
like
hack,
they
though.
sing like, well, maybe I'm thinking of like Japanese music.
Oh, Chinese is like sing.
Yeah, yeah.
Sing a song.
Yeah, like Japanese. Have you seen like anime? Have you ever seen Cowboy Bebop?
No, but
Yeah,
I know of it.
yeah. Well, at the end, it's just this very, like the Japanese song is like, like stuff like that, you know? Like it's
Yeah, I get
it's
that,
like
bro.
it's
I
like
see
very. It's not. It's like it's
emotional.
it's very emotional. Yeah.
Japanese people have emotional music, bro.
Yeah, I guess they do.
It's like just that note what you said. I lost the love.
Yeah, yeah.
And there's like a tree and like there's like a pink hue.
Yeah, and one leaf falls.
Yeah,
and it lands in a pond, and then the ripples spread.
And my eyes are really big with like little slants on the side.
And your eyes are really big, and they're like trembling, like shaking.
Say the song again. That was beautiful.
I don't know. It's like something like "Wash and sinos on shola."
Whoa, dude, with soy sauce, please.
Yeah. That's Japanese. And then Chinese is did I tell you about that story when I was in China?
No.
And the karaoke story?
No.
I think I did.
You did?
Yeah. But maybe I'll tell it.
Yeah. Wait. Yeah.
Okay, so I was in China and I was with a group of it was like a
Chinese people.
No. No, it was like a class trip. So I was there with like a bunch of classmates and it was study abroad, so I was there with a bunch of students.
That's fun, man.
And there was one night where we were just like, we need to have some burgers. We can't keep eating,
And this was day one, folks.
Yeah. We were just like, I want a burger. I can't keep eating
Yeah, man, you can't
deep fried frog legs and stir fry raw salmon and fish fish eyes that are sautéed and duck bone broth and
that sounds amazing, bro.
Well,
so like a true American, we can't keep eating this.
Well, it was very
weird.
It was very like oily. All the food was incredibly oily. And it was good. A lot of it was really good, but it would never make me feel full.
No. Well, I think that's how American we are, bro, Safina.
Yeah.
We're like, over here, we eat till we're full. And over there, they're like, Asian people are not fat.
No. Except for the fat ones. They're really fat.
And it's hilarious.
Yeah, like in Asia, it's still like the rich people are really fat.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I guess now that I'm saying it sounds stupid, but we're the fat ones.
Well, yeah.
Because, you're saying it right now. You're like, I wouldn't get full.
Yeah.
Like, are you?
Well, I think there's also stuff in our food that is not in their food that I'm probably like addicted to.
Yeah. Like Red 6.
Yeah, I guess.
That shit's delicious.
Yeah. What is Red 6?
It's like a dye.
Okay.
They put it like in Jolly Ranchers and shit.
Okay.
Orange 7.
It's just to make it look good.
Yeah.
And who could forget Blue 2? Blue Chew.
And who could forget classics like Purple 38?
I think that's too much purple. Nah, it's good, man. You just got to build up your tolerance. You got to start with Blue 7.
Yeah. If you go Purple 38, you'll ruin yourself, man.
Yeah. You got to go Blue 7, Turquoise 12, then Purple 38.
Purple 38 is great.
Yeah. Purple 38 is the tits, man. But you got to if you just jump from Red 6 to Purple 38, you're gonna fuck your shit up. So that's all the stuff that we like to eat. Purple 38 and
So you were in Japan looking for Purple 38.
I was in China looking for Purple 38, and so we went and got burgers, like me and 6 other of the guys, and then after that, everyone had gone to karaoke. So we were like, well, let's go meet them for karaoke. 3 of us went to go meet them. And we were like, where are you guys? And they go, we're at KTV, Karaoke TV.
Korean TV.
Korean TV.
Yeah.
And okay, oh, cool. So we punch it in to the address, and then we get in a cab and show him, and then he starts taking us. And he's taking us further and further outside the city, and we're like, this doesn't seem... They went pretty far. This is weird. What we didn't realize was that KTV was it's like a massive chain.
Oh.
So like,
Shit,
it was like they were like, we're at McDonald's, and we just picked a random one.
Oh man.
So, but we didn't know. So then we go into the we're way on the outskirts of town, but it's like there's KTV, and we go in and. There's this, as soon as we walk in, I remember there was like a guy dressed like SpongeBob.
Oh, come on.
And I was like, okay, this is, I was like, this is probably right because it's, because of SpongeBob. I was like, this is probably where the guys went because we're American.
Yeah.
There's SpongeBob. He's American.
Yeah.
I felt close to home because I saw SpongeBob.
Right. And
SpongeBob was like an ambassador of the United States in that moment.
You know what's crazy? And there was probably a Mexican guy under that SpongeBob costume.
There was probably not a Mexican guy.
No, bro.
There were no Mexican guys.
Bro, if you see a cartoon character anywhere in the world under that costume is a Mexican.
yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I never...
You never seen the people dressed in Mickey Mouse outfits out here in Times Square?
Yeah.
As soon as they take off the Minnie Mouse, it's a guy going,
yeah.
Hola.
Yeah, but I think what you forgot about was that we're in China, and everyone in China is Chinese.
Except for the Mexicans.
Except for the Mexicans in the SpongeBob suit.
Yeah.
And the black guys that are Patrick. But...
What?
Black guys are always Patrick.
I guess.
I don't know. Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah.
Should we leave?
Yeah. So...
so you see the SpongeBob Mexican.
So I see the SpongeBob, and then we walk down this nice, like jade or marble staircase, and we get to the bottom, and there's like 4 well-groomed, well-dressed men anticipating us.
Whoa, shit!
And we're like, hello, and they're like, hello,
arigato,
ni hao, and I say we're looking for the Americans, the white people.
Nice.
And he's like, yes, right this way. And he like he's like with such confidence is like takes us down this hall, and it's like a hall of karaoke. So
yeah, each room is
you get your own booth. And now that I'm telling you this, I definitely have told you this story before.
So,
but whatever. So we're going down the hall, and we can hear all the songs being sung at the same time. So it's like a horrible cacophony of music.
Yeah.
And the guy takes us to the end of the hallway, and he goes, here you are. And he like opens the door into like one of the private rooms, and there was 3 big, giant, fat Chinese businessmen. And it was just 3 men in there, and they were singing.
What?
Yeah. Yeah. And then the door opens, and it's like, she saw and the guy singing stops, looks over at us, and on mic just goes, no, and he like, and we're just all like, and this like, close the door, and then I was like, I think we're in the wrong place.
What was that, dude?
He got mad. We ruined his solo, man.
Oh my god,
dude! Imagine you have a long day doing Chinese business,
and you just want to sing Timasoro.
Yeah, exactly. And then people ruin your fucking solo.
Oh,
some Americans. How mad would you be if you were with your boys, and then like it was coming up on your part, and then 3 like Chinese guys walked in?
Oh, dude, they got a prayer.
Yeah, that would piss you off, bro.
Bro, if 3 fucking Chinese was came up on me and I was singing,
yeah,
you don't even want to know.
What would you do?
Why'd I get beat up? Because they're all ninjas.
Oh yeah, but they were fat.
I'd go no, and then they'd beat me up.
Yeah,
bro, getting caught singing like that is almost as embarrassing as getting caught sitting down on the toilet.
Yeah,
because it's so vulnerable.
Yeah, I have headphones now. These like quiet headphones, and they make it so I can't hear anything.
Terrible headphones. These headphones are quiet.
No, they're. You know what I mean. They make things quiet. Around me. They're the ultra quiet.
Ooh.
And so I can't hear anything. So I was singing the other day, and then Jack just walked in while I was singing and doing dishes.
Shit.
Yeah.
Did you go, no?
I was like, oh, some gay guy was singing.
What song were you singing?
Oh, I was singing.
My Heart Will Go On?
I was singing, no.
And I
will always love you.
Is that My Heart Will Go On?
No, that's I Will Always Love You.
By whom?
By Celine Dion.
I love her.
Do you?
I love that song.
Okay.
And who sings My Heart Will Go On?
I think also Celine Dion.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
Celine Dion.
Yeah. No, I was singing.
How does that one go?
No, of course you're here. There's nothing to fear, and I know that my heart will go on.
Go on. Fuck, how does it go?
Asshole.
No, just tell me the.
I had it.
No, just tell me that. But I wanted to sing that part.
I don't actually know the rest.
Oh, are you shitting me?
Should we just watch Titanic and then come back?
Isn't Titanic?
Yeah.
Your Celine Dion is an old bitch, bro.
Yeah, she is.
I love her.
She still got it,
She's
though.
my mom.
she's still got the stuff. My parents went and saw her one time.
What? Did they take you?
No, they didn't take me. But
Yeah,
my
you
dad.
fucking asshole. You don't love her like how I love her.
I don't. I don't think I do. I didn't know this about you.
And you know
No.
those two songs, but every time I hear her name or she's involved in something, I go fucking good for them.
Yeah.
You know, like whoever.
What a get.
Yeah, whoever gets Celine Dion, bro, amazing.
Yeah.
Who's her husband?
I don't know. Some asshole.
Frank Dion, bro. I'm her husband. And
Frank Dion.
I changed my last name to Dion.
The name's Dion. Frank Dion.
And I'm black.
I'm Celine Dion's husband. My wife makes all the money.
And then we'll go on. Excuse me.
Her heart just goes on and on.
Wait, so what happened? Did you tell the Chinese escorts like why'd you fucking bring me here?
No.
Like, or what was the deal with that? Or were they very apologetic?
They just got very confused. We all just got extremely confused.
And it's funny because nobody spoke the language.
Right.
So it was a lot of like, blah, 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 blah. And
Yeah.
you guys were like, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And they were like, blah, 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 blah.
Like we heard them and they were like, "What's a qua? What's a what we do?" And then for us, we were probably like, "Oh, Simba Shabalepo."
Yeah.
Oh wait,
and
that sounded more Chinese.
that sounded in Japanese.
No, Japanese is more like go simu kareo arigato.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That was good, man. You're making me hungry.
Yeah, for a little tiny morsel of fish and rice.
As long as it's oily.
Yeah. Yeah, Japanese food I think is better than Chinese food, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean it's an island.
There was a weird pause on my part. I was gonna say something, but it just sounded like I was being condescending. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
No shit.
I was gonna say, yeah, because I think authentic Chinese food we never really tried. Because
I have.
Hey, bro,
Yeah.
I'll step off
Yeah.
now.
I've been to China, man. You think I didn't eat their food?
God damn it, bro! No, you were walking around looking for.
I was eating burgers.
Cheeseburgers.
Yeah. No, but we ate some food.
What kind of food do they have in China?
We had the best one I had that was like authentic Chinese was called Peking duck. And it was like these little, it was just like this really like oily, really good duck that was wrapped in, it was like, they were like little tacos was how they did it almost, but it was like rice patties.
So it was Mexican food.
It was Mexican food, yeah.
Authentic Chinese food is Mexican food.
Yeah. Chinese took your love of drag racing and your cuisine. But we had that. That was pretty good. We had yak. That was not good.
You didn't come back. Should I leave?
It's your place, man.
Yakety yak.
But yes.
Do not come back.
What is that?
You never heard that?
No.
You never heard Yakety yak? Don't come back.
No, what is it?
It's a Celine Dion song.
That's her third most famous song?
Yeah.
That's the one. It really falls off after
After my heart will
after
go
my heart will go on. Yakety yak. She sounds like a man. Yeah. No, I haven't heard that one, but I'll check that out.
Whoa.
But yeah, the yak was like pretty tough. We had like squid. We had hot pot. That was really good.
I hate hot pot, bro.
Yeah.
What are we, poor? Like, bro, I hate a fucking expensive restaurant that makes you feel like
Make you cook your own food.
it's like you're poor. It's like, bro, hot pot, I'm pretty sure came up from fucking people in villages of like some guys like, all right, I'll get the water hot. You go that way, you go that way, you go that way. Everybody come back at 6 p.m. with what you found.
Yeah.
Like some guys like, I got berries. Some guys like, I got fish. Some guys like, I got chilies. And he's like, fuck it, throw it on there. It'll probably be all right.
Yeah.
And then they ate it. And then some like American came and he was like, all right. And then he came over here and he was like, all right, all you Koreans, let's start a big restaurant called a Hot Pot.
Yeah.
It's a buffet, but we'll charge $60 a head.
Yeah.
And then you go and then you're like, oh, I'll put some chicken in here because I paid my $60 share. And some asshole's like, I'll put anchovies in there. And you're like, don't put the fucking anchovies in there.
Don't keep your anchovies away from my chicken. He's like, no, mine's over here. It's like, it's all in the same. It's like you just pissed in the pool.
Yeah, bro. And
Yeah.
it's like, God damn it. And then now I hate my cousin's boyfriend.
Let's explain it to who to people who don't know what it is, hot pot, it's a big bowl in the middle of the table, a big broth, and then you grab the meats that you want to cook and you hold them in the broth.
Yeah.
And then you leave them for like a minute. First of all, every time I do that, I like the hot pot for the experience. I don't really like the food, but it's a fun thing.
I hate it, bro. I hate working in teams.
Okay.
Bro, I had it once and it was with 2 people I didn't know.
Yeah.
And they fucking love nasty.
Well, you have to go with people you know.
I think, bro, you have to vet someone you go to have hot pot with.
Yeah, how do you vet them though? I mean, the ultimate vet is seeing what they do at hot pot.
Before, like, you show them you'd be like,
hey, I'm gonna make some of these livers. Have you ever had the liver?
No, dude.
Yeah, they're like little gelatinous, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like, have you ever had like blood? Have you ever eaten like just like blood? like that's.
What the fuck is wrong with you, bro?
It's like they're like little blood patties.
Oh.
Dude, I'll try anything.
Yeah,
I'll just eat stuff.
I've seen the girls you date.
What? How dare you? This is Patty, blood Patty. she's on the rag. Jesus,
bro. I had a hot pot with fucking two. It was, Alex had a show somewhere in Boston, and then we went with like he was like, oh, I got some friends. They're gonna let us stay at their place. We're gonna go have dinner with them. I was like, all right. And
yeah, he picked up the tab, right?
Yeah, bro.
Oh, sorry, I buried your lead.
It was fine, but like like it wasn't in the cards for Alex to pick up the tab,
right?
But they were like, you got us, and fucking Alex.
They said you got us.
Yeah, to Alex, and Alex had to.
Who does that?
Alex's fucking friends from Boston.
That's not a good look. That's not a good move.
Especially after not letting me put onions in the hot pot.
They didn't let you put onions in?
Fuck no, bro.
If you're the type of person that eats hot pot, you should be the type of person that likes onions.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's the truth.
Yeah. Hey, I'm eating liver here, but don't put any onions on it.
I know, bro. And out of spite, I fucking squirted ketchup in it when they weren't looking. Like, fuck you.
I'm taking this whole thing down. I'm taking this whole fucking hot pot down.
Yeah, there's some ketchup in it.
Yeah.
Put a couple of Jolly Ranchers on that.
One asshole can really tank the hot pot.
Bro, fuck
you just
hot
put
pot.
rat poison in it. Cheers.
Yeah, dude, fuck those guys.
Oh, you didn't eat my chips that I brought over here, speaking of food.
No, you can have them. I saved them for you. I knew you wouldn't come back.
Yeah, well.
Anyways, bro, so this morning. Wait, so what happened? Did you find your friends in China?
Yeah, we just had to call them,
Uber
and they were
back?
like, "Where are you?" Yeah, I mean, I think it was cabs. I don't think.
How much
I don't
was the
think
cab? 4 million yen?
Yeah, it was so many won.
Yeah, wonton soup. You had to pay the guy in wontons?
Yeah, I had to pay him in hot pot.
Man, they're upside down over there.
Hot pot. That's what you call it when you light weed on fire.
Whoa.
Come on.
That's what you call a sexy piece of fucking weed. Hello?
That was.
What?
That's okay.
Like a weed plant, but it has like tits. Yo, that's hot. That's a hot pot.
That's some hot pot.
And then the hot pot's like, don't objectify me.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh shit, you're a dude. That's not
I'm
bad.
a lady. Yeah, Mary Jane. This is a terrible riff.
What's up, hot pot?
They're calling it the worst riff of the episode. Hot pot. Yeah.
Anyways, so this morning, bro. So I wake up and I'm gonna go for a run.
Okay.
And then I put on my dumb fucking shoes. I bought running shoes yesterday
Oh yeah.
because I ran like 8 miles 2 weeks ago and my foot just got fucked.
Yeah.
Like just the side of it, and I was like, I'm deformed.
Yeah.
I need to. So I went to this place where they measure your feet. We're like, no, they'll take like a 3D scan of your feet. And the lady was like, oh, okay, you need the.
They took a 3D scan of your feet.
Yeah, bro. You think that's funny?
Yeah, dude. They're just making your feet. They're making like rubber mold. They're making like models of your feet to sell.
Oh, dude.
Frankie Hoy feet.
No one's gonna want to buy these fucking things, bro.
You don't think so?
No.
Dude.
Maybe like what? You want them?
Yeah.
Well, go get them at Super
Dude,
Runners.
that's what they're probably. Dude, imagine a famous woman comes into your store and she's like, "Hey, I need some shoes," and then you're like, "Oh, actually, I need to draw your feet so that I can figure out exactly what type of shoe you need. So, do you want to? Can I take some pictures of your feet?
Well, that's what they did, bro. I went.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
It's a model. They're selling your feet right now, man. They're selling your feet to China, and they're gonna put it in the hot pot
and serve it at karaoke bars.
Yeah, man.
Probably, bro.
Yeah,
but it wasn't like my toes or anything.
that's like when famous people they'll do like porn stars will do like a pocket pussy.
What?
They'll sell like a pocket pussy, and it's like, this is my
pussy.
This is my vagina.
And then you're like, can I have that?
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, but you gotta pay taxes.
Yeah. Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, they're taxing their vagina.
Well,
and guys will do it with their dicks.
Really?
Like, yeah, they'll make like a cast of their dick.
Who?
I don't know. I don't know who did that. I think porn stars do it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh, now you can fuck me. Now you can fuck me real good.
Who's that?
That was just a porn star.
Is that Mia Khalifa?
Yeah. That was Lisa Ann. Now you can fuck me. Fuck me all night. And this is my son, HW. Have you seen There Will Be Blood?
No.
Yeah, there will be blood at the hot pot table.
Yeah. This episode isn't called a hot pot.
It's the hot pot episode. But you've never seen There Will Be Blood?
No, man.
Oh, you gotta see that, man. That's a great movie.
For reals?
Dude, yeah, we should watch some movies. We watched that movie. We're getting ahead of ourselves, but we should watch some more movies.
Yeah, dude.
But that's a great movie. Paul Thomas Anderson.
Oh my god.
Directed.
3 names.
Yeah, that's how you know he's very good.
3 first names.
Yeah, that's Anderson is not. Well, yeah,
Anderson Cooper, yeah.
3
bro.
first names, yeah.
Paul Thomas Anderson, take a fucking hike, asshole.
Yeah.
Get a last name.
Yeah, what's your name? Who's your friend? John Henry Tucker? Get the fuck out of
Tucker's
here.
the last name too, no?
Yeah, all right.
He's like, yo, what's up, man? My name is Luke Josh Frank.
Yeah.
The third.
Luke Josh Paul. Yeah, have you ever seen Boogie Nights?
With
Matt Damon. Or no, Mark Wahlberg.
no.
He's a porn star in that.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Does he sell his pocket pussy?
No, but he has a big dick in it. He has a big fake dick in it.
Oh.
And it's the spoiler, it's the last shot of the movie.
God damn it. I was gonna watch that.
Yeah. But that's Paul Thomas Anderson. But they gave him a big prosthetic dick. Isn't that nice, though, if you were in a movie and they give you, like, a big fake dick?
No, bro.
Because then you got to follow that.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good because people are gonna like look it up on IMDb, like Mark Wahlberg's dick.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, actually, that was a prosthetic dick because his real dick wasn't big enough.
Right,
And
right.
You're like, oh, and then you look up TMZ pictures of him, and he's like in his balcony with his micro dick.
Yeah.
And you're like, I would have never looked this up if it wasn't.
He's peeing with his micro penis. He's holding it up with chopsticks.
Chopstick penis.
It looks like he's like getting that last piece of rice.
He was falling. Okay.
Yeah.
It looks like he's popping a pimple with chopsticks.
So would you rather, if you were gonna show?
Why did I say that?
If you were, no, that's okay.
Sorry.
So if you were gonna have a nude scene in a movie, where you're just frontal facing, nude, would you rather go your real dick or prosthetic dick?
Oh, real dick.
Okay.
Well, I'd hire a fluffer. I'd hire you as a fluffer.
Okay.
And you got to hook up your boys with work.
Yeah, thanks, man. you got to bring your boys up in the biz.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, man. I will do that.
Thanks.
Yeah, I did it before this episode.
I know.
Yeah.
You fluffed me too much. I came.
Yeah. Well, that was At what point? Is it not fluffing and I'm just jerking a guy off?
After hours.
Yeah.
If you're on the clock, it's fluffing.
Yeah. This is overtime. How long do we got to do this? But okay. Yeah. So you just hanged on. You know what I would do?
What?
I would shoot the scene first thing in the morning.
Oh, before you gotta pee?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's always when I.
Bro, I'd take a dick hard pill.
And
I'm like, all right, action. And I'm like, cut. Yo, you got a boner? I'm like, no, it's just the way it always is, man.
No, that's just me soft.
It's just me soft, man.
Well, but it's not soft.
Yeah, actually, it's a little cold in here too.
It stays hard, but it does shrink because it's cold. You just have like an angry little nose. Looks like an old man's nose. Yeah.
Fucking stupid.
Yeah.
God damn it. Well, so this morning, bro.
Yeah.
I go and they measure my feet and they're like, all right. They show me the 3D thing. They're like, oh, so your feet are retarded.
The 3D printer.
Yeah, bro. And then like they're like, oh, like your right foot's like dumb. And I was like, I know. I'm like, well, you're gonna want the stupid guy shoes.
What's wrong with your right foot?
I think it has to do with my hips, bro. I think I might have scoliosis. I always notice I like lean a little to the right. But like this last time I ran 8 miles, and when I was done running,
You ran 8 miles?
I try to sneak it in a conversation whenever I can.
Okay.
And the right side of my foot, like this part right here, it was like it just hurt. And I was like, bro, I must be like really running wrong. Like my hips must be like really displaced.
Shit.
So I went, and then the lady confirmed it.
You were doing the Jack Barth trot.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So I went. The lady with no medical experience, the lady that landed a job at the shoe store.
You could have just said the lady.
Look,
Sorry.
throw her in the hot pot. she was like a foreign lady. She was like, yes, look, your foot's like mine. And then she showed me she had like a peg foot. I was like, oh. She was like, yeah, your foot's dumb. And
Wow. She showed you her foot?
Well, like
There's my foot model. And she holds up.
Yeah.
I always keep it on me. And she has a big mold of her foot.
Bro, so she like mentioned it, and we like me and her had the similar like legs.
Was she hot?
She was like 60.
Was she hot?
I guess you're into that kind of shit. Yeah, she was a runner.
Nice.
Oh, actually, no. She was really skinny.
Oh,
I know you. You're into the big ladies.
that's not necessarily true.
You're into the BBCs.
The
Like,
big black
cocks.
cocks.
And fat girls.
Yeah, well,
You're into the BBWs?
I would call that a fair assessment.
When you look up porn, you look up BBW?
No, I don't look that up. But I have been off porn for a couple weeks.
Do you look up BWW?
I go thick. I look up thick. That's
Yeah?
my keyword. That's kind of what I like.
Do you
I don't like enormous fat women.
Do you search it with 2 C's or you put a K in there?
I put a K in there.
Put a K?
Who am I kidding?
No, when you're by yourself, man.
Yeah.
Put 2 C's. Fuck it. See what happens. A whole new world.
Listen, you're about to fuck around, get me back on porn, man. Why you just give me that idea? 2 C's. Fuck.
2 C's, bro.
I've been doing so good.
You know what the 2 C's stand for, though, right?
What?
Fuck, I had nothing, dude. It was a perfect setup for something hilarious.
Yeah.
I had nothing. God, should I leave?
No, that's okay.
You know what the 2 C's stand for,
Go
right?
to bed.
Here, you come up with something.
You know what the 2 C's stand for, right?
What?
Cum control. That's hot. Hey, at least I tried.
How would you look that up?
Hey, speaking of porn stars, you know who I saw yesterday? She was judging the roast show.
Josh Creedon.
Yeah. No, Alexis Fox.
Who's that?
Do you know her?
No, bro.
She's a porn star.
Let me see.
Yeah, look her up.
Let me look at this, bro. You gonna fuck around and get me back on porn.
They did a roast show at the Cellar, and I got in. I got added. Dan Wicks added me to the list, so I got to go, and it was
Alexis Fox. You looked her. You ran into her?
Yeah, she was judging on the show. She's like trying her hand at comedy, I guess. She was pretty funny. I mean, she was fine at judging. She had some stuff. I think she's decent.
Oh, I can see why she's trying her hand at comedy.
Oh, yeah. What? Why do you say?
She's aging.
Right. Yeah, she's 49.
Yeah, man. You can't be getting fucked in your 50s on camera.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's time to go at that point.
I mean, I guess you can, but
It's tough.
maybe you don't want to. I mean, your hips just aren't the same at that age.
Right. Yeah, I mean, she had the MILF thing going.
Yeah, that.
I came across her a couple times.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't have the courage to go introduce myself because after the show we were all hanging out at the bar, at the Three Sheets Saloon, and I got to meet like Pat Barker and Brian Moses.
Wait, yesterday?
Yeah.
After the premiere?
Before the premiere.
Oh, nice.
After the show at the Cellar.
Whoa, big night.
It was a fun day. It was just going around, just watching my friends do stuff. It was great.
Nice.
It was a great day. Too bad today was so goddamn miserably depressing.
Bro.
But that's how it goes sometimes.
You want to see the shoes the lady gave me?
Yeah, sorry I keep derailing your shoe story.
It's alright, I got to.
But she goes, Your feet are like mine, and then you guys put your feet together and interlocked your toes.
Bro,
she was like, we're the same.
bro, look at these. They look like Kramer shoes in that episode when he plays basketball.
Yeah.
These are horrendous, bro.
Wow.
These are
Hey, at least you can start saying that you're 6 feet tall.
bro. These are
Jesus.
these are
These are your kitchen shoes.
yeah, bro. Well, I mean, she tried giving them to me in purple, and I was like, "Excuse me, am I black?" And she was like, "I'm sorry, sir."
Yeah.
And then she gave them to me in black, so I could work in the kitchen because she saw I was Mexican.
Yeah. Excuse me, she gave them to you in purple. You were like, am I black? Then she gave them to you in black, and you were like, am I Mexican? And she was like, yes.
She was like, "You can wear this to your kitchen job."
Yeah.
Which I probably should.
Those are some non-slip shoes.
These are bro. These are the ugliest and most expensive shoes I ever paid for.
Yeah.
These are horrendous.
The ugliest and most expensive shoes.
Oh wait, hold up. Unless Asics wants to fucking do like a brand deal or something, then these are great.
Yeah.
Now, I will say they are incredibly comfortable, but they feel like moon shoes, dude.
Yeah.
I wore them. I was gonna run today, so I put.
I was trying to think of the shoe that would be more expensive than this, and it was the like a shoe that would be uglier and more expensive than this, and it was literally shoes that they manufacture for you to go into space.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I showed them to our homie Ben, and he was like, "Oh, these are cool. They're like Balenciagas." And it can so these look like ugly ass designer shoes.
Oh well, if Ben said they're cool. Oh no, don't tell him,
bro.
I'm back on the shit list.
No, you're back in the shit list, bro. But
Ben, I'm just kidding.
I wore them.
I don't. I like you.
I wore these outside, bro. And
Do you think he's gonna hear this?
no,
Okay.
nobody
Nobody.
nobody
Nobody will.
will.
Yeah.
Besides Dorian.
I'm just kidding. Thank you to our listeners. Our small but mighty listenership of I think about
200
people.
Yeah, 100 on Spotify, 100 on.
Okay, actually, comment on YouTube. Do you listen to this on YouTube and Spotify? If you're listening on YouTube, do you also listen on Spotify?
Why would they do that?
I don't know. Maybe they want to listen again. Maybe they want to watch once and then they listen.
Well, I think maybe like the episode where I did the worm. Maybe though, you know which episode has a lot of views on YouTube
What?
and Spotify is when we got in a fight. I think people were listening to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
And then they went to go look at the fight on YouTube.
Oh yeah.
So I
the
think,
cat fight.
Yeah. So I think people like when they want to see something, they'll click on YouTube real quick.
Yeah.
But I think people stay in their lane. They'll stay on Spotify or they stay on YouTube.
Yeah.
Unless I make like a funny face and you go, oh dude,
Yeah.
don't make that face. And I'm like, what?
Our last episode we included the footage of the guy at the piano.
Right.
Yeah.
And that one, I don't think people really went to look at it.
Oh, I think they did.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, someone I don't know. But anyway, all that to say, I don't mean to demean our listeners and say that nobody listens. We appreciate the people.
I was in the shower the other day.
The people that do listen.
I was in the shower and I was like, I don't know why I thought I was like I literally can't believe that 200 people like listen to this shit weekly. I'm like, this is amazing.
Yeah, it's
like
great.
it's a huge like compliment.
Yeah, it's nice.
I'm like, wow, they come back and listen every week.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Anyways,
Well, thank you guys.
thank you guys. We appreciate it. Without you guys,
We're matching.
we're matching.
Yeah.
Shit.
Hey, if you're listening,
Come on YouTube
and look how we're matching. I just realized it. All right. So anyway,
So she gave me these shoes and I just look like an asshole.
okay.
But all right, so back.
Took you 30 minutes to tell that story.
Well, that wasn't really a story. That was just what I did today. Oh, dude. There's what I was saying that. So I wore those to go run today. So I put on my running shorts, my running shoes.
Yeah.
And I just wore a running outfit. And I went downstairs and my van was on alternate side parking. So I just like kind of sat in it and waited for the to pass by.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just didn't run. I just came back upstairs, got out of my running outfit and put on regular clothes. And then went to meet up with Alex. And we went to New Jersey, bro, to get the world's most spiciest curry.
Now, how did you find this place? And what's it called?
It's called Fall.
Fall?
Fall.
Fall.
Fall. Because that's what happens to your asshole after you eat it.
It falls out of your body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's too radioactive after that. It just sort of falls out of your body and then it sits there on the Earth's surface for a second, and then it melts the core away and then just burrows into the center of the earth.
And it comes out in China.
Yes.
People are like, oh,
and they're
what
like,
is that?
And they're like, put that in the hot pot. Call back, baby. Come on.
God damn it. All right, so I find this place, because I just look up spiciest food in New York. And then I see this place has a challenge. Well, the reason I'm doing this is because I'm going to be making a vlog about it. So by the time this episode comes out, either Wednesday or Thursday, there'll be a vlog on YouTube about this. So go to my page and watch that. So I'm like, all right, I got to get back into vlogging. And there's something I've always wanted to do. I wanted to go fucking try.
Yeah.
Try my hand at
I always heard Sum Tum Dare was the hottest one. Have you tried that?
Sometimes there doesn't sound Indian. Is it Indian?
I think so.
Whoa.
But sounds like you found the real hottest place. I mean, when people are talking about that, they're talking about in New York and Manhattan.
Okay, I'm going to have to check out some.
John and Joda told me about that one.
Oh, dude.
He's a big spice guy.
So I pull up to the place and I tell the lady, I go, we'll get 2 falls, please. Is that what's called? Is it called just fall curry?
Foul.
Fall curry. Yo, that shit foul, bro.
Foul.
Hey, yo. Here, let me see. What is it really called for the folks back home?
Where is it?
It's in Jersey City. It's at Brick Lane Brewery.
Okay, so it's pretty close.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, it's just called fall. All right.
Fall.
So on the menu, this is what it says: an excruciatingly hot curry, more sweat and pain than flavor.
Okay.
For our customers who do take on this challenge, we require you to state a verbal disclaimer, not holding us liable for any physical or emotional damage after eating it. If you do finish your serving, a bottle of beer, lassie, whatever that is on us. As is a certificate of completion.
A bottle of beer. They give you a bottle of beer and a dog.
A dog named Lassie?
Yeah, Lassie. That's a famous dog.
A horse named Lassie?
Lassie is the dog.
Lassie's the dog?
Yeah, Lassie is a famous dog.
Put it in the hot pot.
Yeah. No, they do.
Oh, come on.
All right.
Ooh.
Sorry.
You were over there. You met them.
I know.
No reason to be aggressive towards the people. Jesus.
They're putting it in there.
What were you over there? All right. Is on us as is a certificate of completion and your picture in the Fall of Fame. And I read that and I was like, fucking jerk off on my back, bro. I got this shit.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big spice guy, bro. I'm a BSG.
Yeah.
So fucking Alex is I thought was a BSG too.
Yeah.
And I hit him up. I'm like, yo, you down to try the world's spiciest curry? And he was like, yeah. He's black in this story for some reason.
Okay.
He went, you.
Okay.
And I was like, yo.
He was a BBC.
He was a, yes.
Okay.
Big black character.
Okay. Yeah.
So
nice.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm trying to clean it up for the folks.
Yeah.
Have your kids listen. So I meet up with Alex at the World Trade Center, and then we
Too soon.
wasn't that we just wanted to remember.
Yeah.
And we take the path to New Jersey.
I tried to meet him at the World Trade Center, but he forgot, and I said, "Never forget."
Whoa.
Yeah. All right. So go ahead.
That was bad.
I know. I know. I'm just going for it on this one, I guess.
Normally when it's bad, I say that was good to make you feel bad.
Yeah.
But that was bad.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck, bro.
Remember when we were doing... Wait, no, I can't keep derailing your stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, write it down.
Yeah.
So, make a mental note. So, we get to Brick Lane Curry, and we sit down, and no one's there, bro. Because it's 2 p.m.
Right.
Everybody's working.
Because they advertise themselves as an excruciating experience that is more hot than food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, apparently it's like a really good restaurant.
Yeah.
Like the regular food.
Right.
So we get there.
You don't have to do this to yourself. You
Yeah.
can just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We and I'm like 2 falls, please.
What's the vibe in the restaurant?
It's quiet. I mean, there's no music playing because
Is it modern?
yeah, it's like modern.
Is it like one of these places that's like the chairs are all like metal?
No.
The chairs match the tables. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no.
Like it seems like it's almost like in that vein of like those new breweries.
Right. No,
That's what I think of when I think of Jersey City.
No. It wasn't like that at all.
Okay, but you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Like it's like new, but it's meant to look like old and industrial.
Yeah, kind of. And then like a lot of them will be like it's big in Raleigh too. Like you see it a lot.
Yeah,
in Raleigh.
it's like a big. Yeah, it's like a modern thing.
Yeah, it's
I
kind
don't
of
care for that.
it's sweeping the nation, unfortunately.
No,
but,
it is a nice restaurant with regular. It's a regular restaurant.
okay.
Tables are wood, and then they got booths and they got chair tables.
Okay.
Everything's modern. you know, like you don't really look at it and you go, ugh, they're trying to be hip.
Okay.
They're not trying to be anything. They're just Indians.
Right.
And so you go and you sit down.
They don't need to give you any gimmicks. They already have the hottest food.
Yeah, they have the hardest curry. So I go 2 falls, please, and the lady goes, it's 1 per person, and I go, yeah, well, my friend's here.
Yeah.
And she goes, oh, okay, 2 falls, and then she leaves.
They're called the fall.
Just fall.
That's what the meal is called, and that's what the restaurant's called.
No, motherfucker, Brick Lane Curry.
Well, so why'd you ask for 2 falls?
Fall is the name of the dish.
Oh.
1 for Alex, 1 for me.
I thought the name of the restaurant was Fall.
No, it's Brick Lane Curry.
Okay.
Because Brick Lane is a street in London,
Okay.
England, and curry's big over there.
I gotcha.
Indians. So I go 2 falls, please, and the lady goes, it's 1 per person. I'm like, I know. And she goes, so you're wearing those big stupid shoes, and I was like, and then so she leaves, and so right here I'm a little bothered because I was like, yo, lady, I just ordered the world's hottest curry. Be like, oh shit,
right.
Or do something, bro. She goes, okay, 2 falls. Anything else?
You wanted her to treat you like it was your birthday,
bro. I wanted her to hype me up, bro. And she was like, okay, and she walked away, and I was like, all right. So then I just sat there, and then she came up with like a little appetizer. I don't know what it was.
She's like, okay, wait, no, never mind. She's like 2 falls. And then it's like bang 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 bang.
What is that?
Like psychedelic Indian music starts playing.
Oh, okay.
You know, and it gets like hazy.
Yeah.
And it's like bang 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 bang. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get exactly what you're saying.
Yeah. All right. So that's what you wanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
but instead she was like, you can only get 1. Yeah. And you were like, no, my friend.
Oh yeah, it was like my friend, and then she was like, "My friend, I'm sorry."
Yeah,
because Indians say that. And then she came back to give us some appetizers, and I was like, "Let me like try to like hype myself up." And I go, "Is this?" I go, "Oh, like what kind of peppers do they use?" And she was like, "We use 7 of the spiciest peppers in the world from 7 different countries." And I go, "Oh shit!" I go, "Do you know what they are?"
Did you say, "Oh my god"?
I wish, dude. No, I said, "Do you know what the name of the peppers are?" And she was like, I know one's like jalapeno, and I was like, jalapeno, and then she goes, and it's she goes, I don't know.
Yeah.
And I go, oh.
She doesn't know shit.
And then she left, and then she came back.
Was she young?
Yeah.
Was she cute?
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
And then she came back, and she was like, and then to give us water, and I told her I was like, is the chefs wearing like the gas masks? She goes, they have to, or else they suffocate, because just the concoction of peppers and everything is so hot that they will cough and just like not stop coughing because of the smoke of the roasting the peppers.
Yeah, sounds delicious,
dude. Well, it says it in the thing. It's not delicious. It goes, it's just hot.
Right. And
then like the lady comes back and she goes, she comes back with the food. And like at this point, she like warmed up to us. So, I think a Mexican guy came back to give it to us, which I think was the chef.
Okay.
And he seemed like kind of more jolly. And the lady came back and she was like, all right, you got 30 minutes to finish it. And I was like, all right.
They're timing you?
Yeah.
Oh, if you want to get the beer and the dog.
Yeah, the lassie.
Yeah. What is the lassie?
I think it's a mango ice cream.
Oh, okay.
So I start, bro.
Oh, nothing goes with beer like ice cream. All right, so what happened?
You like that? Don't act like you don't like beer and ice cream.
No. You
ever heard of a root beer ice cream?
You don't put beer and ice cream together.
Ever heard of a root beer float?
Yeah, that's a soda.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, you're not supposed to mix beer and dairy. I'm not saying that I've never mixed alcohol and dairy.
Yeah.
But
you love that shit, bro.
No, I don't.
You love dairy and hot Cheetos.
That's not alcohol. The point of it is the alcohol.
Oh.
The booze makes the milk curdle in your stomach.
Bro, oh, dude.
You're not supposed to mix them.
No.
Yeah. But I have done it with a White Russian.
A White Russian, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Put it in the hot pot.
Yeah, I've done Fireball whiskey and milk. Is pretty good because of the cinnamon. So
right.
it tastes like.
I hate sweet drinks, man.
Unless you're not really a sweet guy.
This is like a Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
The only sweet shit I like is ice cream and like soda.
And those little
No,
those little candies.
Not really soda, just Coke. What little candies?
Those little candies that Adam got you.
Oh, the Kinders.
Yeah.
The chocolates.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So the guy, the Mexican fella, he brings the dish. It is bright red, bro.
Oh yeah.
And I'm looking at it, and I look at the lady, and I go, "Do you want some?" And she goes, "Just the smell is too spicy for me." And she takes a step back, and she goes, "All right, you got 30 minutes." And I go, "Oh fuck." And she goes, "All right, good luck." She goes, "Let me know when you want to push the timer." And I go, "All right, now." Pushes the timer. Alex goes in first. Alex takes like a half a bite of a spoon. Immediately gets the hiccups, and says, "I'm out."
Wow. Alex is pretty good.
Alex is like sometimes he's more of a spice guy than me.
Yeah.
He took half a bite of half a spoon, got the hiccups, and said, "I'm out."
What was it?
What was what?
What was the food?
The pho? The curry?
Yeah.
I told you it was like
It's like
7 peppers.
okay, so it's the curry is like the gravy. It's like gravy, right?
It is, bro. Here
It's like gravy with like chicken in it.
yeah. So there's there was like 5 pieces of chicken in it.
Jesus.
Uh,
You'd think they'd help you out with a little more chicken.
dude. All right, so here. Let me see if I can find what's in it. All right, what's in pho Indian? Okay, a pho curry, often considered the spiciest Indian curry, is a tomato-based dish known for its intense heat. Typically featured ghost peppers, a blend of spices like garam masala, ginger, and garlic. Okay, so this one had. All right, so I guess aside from the ghost pepper, it had 6 other different kinds of peppers, which she didn't know which ones it had, which is hilarious.
She wasn't really that involved in the whole thing.
No, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I can't really find what are the other 6 peppers. And so, bro, I'm like, fuck. I saw a guy do it on the internet, like trying it, or like I was like watching videos of guys who like, eat spicy shit, and they go, you just can't stop. So I just get like the biggest spoonful, bro, and I just go, fuck it, And holy shit, bro, it was the spiciest shit I had in my life.
Where did it start?
Bro, in my ears.
Yeah.
In my earlobes. I immediately said, I am so fucking embarrassed, bro. Because I made us take the train right here. I hyped this up. I was like, I'm going to make a big vlog about it. I was like, I am embarrassed that I even thought I was a BSG, a big spice guy.
Yeah.
And dude, I was like, I look at Alex. Alex goes, you know, Alex, he goes, I'm not doing it. And he just pushes his dish to the front. And I go, bro, we can't just be sitting here. I'm like, bro, I don't want to be one of these like assholes who come into a restaurant and it's like, can I have the spiciest dish, please? I can handle it. And then take one bite and be like, excuse me, no, thank you.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm like, bro, I'm fucking just downing it. I'm going fast. There's like they give us a bowl of rice. I'm like, I think this will help. I grab a big spoonful of the rice. I mean, of the sauce. And I pour it on the rice. I'm like, this will help me like eat it faster. I do it like that, bro, twice. I have 2 bites. I feel like puking, bro. My hands, my fingertips were tingly. My fingertips were tingly. I got dizzy.
You were turning into Spider-Man.
Dude, yeah, my senses.
You were going up the walls.
Bro, I was turning into Tingling Man, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
Bro, my fingers were tingling.
That's when you started hearing the music.
Tingling.
Like that weird psychedelic Indian music.
Bro, yeah. Dude, I felt like I was tripping.
Yeah.
I felt like I was on drugs, dude. I got dizzy. Like it got kind of dark. I was like I'm like fainting, bro.
Yeah.
My earlobes were fucking very tingly. I can hear it clearly because it cleared out my earlobes. I had like all my burgers were coming out, and I just stopped after like 4 bites, and I was like, this, what am I, some kind of bitch? And I fucking go, bro, and I'm just grubbing, dude. And at some point, I look up at the timer. I'm like 17 minutes in. And I thought it was 20 minutes. So I'm just like, I can't do it. And Alex goes, oh, you got 13 minutes. And I go, oh, fuck, I forgot. It's 30 minutes, dude. And I'm like, I think I can do this. So I gave myself a little break. And I grab a big spoonful. Bro, I put it to my mouth. I get a cramp right under my chest, dude. Like in my stomach. It just tightens up. Just the smell of it
Your stomach rejected.
My stomach has never rejected anything except for my ex.
Yeah.
It went.
Yeah.
My stomach was like, "Is that Jenny?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"No, it's tikka masala.
It's fall.
It's fall." And it went, "Oh," it goes, "We don't like either of those things."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, bro, yes you do." And it was like, "You put that shit in here, I'm fucking, bro." I started talking to my stomach, bro. My stomach was like, "You put that shit in here, I'll fucking take you out back and show you a good time."
Yeah.
And I was like, "No, please." And he goes, "You fucking try it." Bro, my stomach was racist, dude. And he was saying all this crazy shit about Indians. And I was like, "Yo, keep it down. We're still here."
Man, I hate when like my body parts like start being racist. Like my brain.
Bro, and my stomach was like, and the lady, she kept walking by, and I was like, "Look, she's taunting us."
Yeah.
And my stomach was like, "Fuck it, take 2 more bites." And I fucking took 2 more, bro. I looked up at the timer. It was like 24 minutes. I ate half of it. And like the lady, well, she was like right there. And I told her, I was like, "You think I can finish this in 6 minutes?" And she like kind of like didn't say no, but like her face said it all.
Yeah.
She was like, "Oh, I don't know."
You were halfway done with 24 minutes?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, she was like, I don't know. And I was like, fuck, dude. I threw in the towel, dude.
Damn.
I've never, like, nothing has, this is the first thing in my life that has been too spicy for me.
Yeah.
This is it, bro. And I told her, I was like, I'm going to come back.
Yo, it couldn't be me.
Yeah, it could.
Nah.
Oh, because you don't go to Indian restaurants?
No, because I'm not a bitch.
Oh. So, bro,
Dude, imagine you do finish it and your stomach's like, what is that, beer and ice cream?
Bro, so I'm just sitting there, I'm like defeated, and like I told the lady, I was like, "Are you mad at me?" And she was like, "No." And then bro, I tell her, like, at this point we're like homies now. I'm like, "Yo," I'm like, "My stomach hurts," and she goes, "That's why it's called a challenge." And I was like, "Oh, you bitch."
Yeah.
And then she goes, "Yeah," and then she comes back with like a little thing of ice cream. She goes, "Here."
She gave it to you.
Yeah, and I'm like, "Thank you." And
You didn't get the beer though.
No, bro, I just downed the ice cream, and bro, like, I'm like, my whole body is tingling. It's like tingling. But my whole body is tingling, and like my extremities, my ears, bro. I'm just like, I'm having a fucking trip, dude. Like a full on. Like I was not sober when this happened.
Yeah.
And she takes away the thing, and then she brings me back like a bigger thing of ice cream. She goes, "Here." And she was very nice at the end. She ended up, and then she brought me like some arroz con leche.
Yeah.
Which is like you know arroz con leche?
It's like milk.
It's like milk and rice. It's like a it's like a Mexican pastry, but I guess Indians do it too. I don't know.
Yeah.
Or maybe they did it first actually. So she gives me some of that, and then so now I'm talking to the waitress, and I go, "So like what percentage of people have have finished this?" And she goes, "Only 5." And
wow.
And I go, "What were their race?" And she goes, "They were all Indian."
Okay.
And I was like, "I'm coming back." I was like, I gotta be the first non-Indian to fucking eat it. Like,
you gotta prepare. Shit. You gotta go in like Gordon Ramsay went into Hot Ones with the lemon juice and
yeah, bro. I looked up ChatGPT. I was like, "Yo, how do I build up my spice tolerance?" And fucking, it was like, it gave me some bullshit answers. So I gotta ask around.
But, the AI system didn't know about like dealing with spicy food.
You know what it said? It said put chili flakes on your pizza. And I was like, oh, it probably thought I meant like, how do I build up my
right?
Like if I didn't have any.
You don't understand. I'm a god with spice, but I want to be a demigod.
I want to be a desi god.
Yes.
So
damn, dude, those guys probably. I mean, give them a break. I mean, you know how many times those 5 Indian guys had to get reincarnated to get to that level.
Bro, I'm trying to do it in one life, man. Yeah. So I'm sitting there, my stomach's cramping, dude. I'm like in a little ball. I'm like, bro, I'm not well. And then I told Alex, I'm like, yo, let's go because I gotta get to my apartment before I start shitting. Oh, on the way there, I chugged Pepto-Bismol. And then I chugged Pepto-Bismol right after I ate it.
Oh, okay. So you had a little bit of a plan.
Yeah, so I told Alex, I'm like, yo, let's leave because like I gotta shit. I mean, so, like before my body reacts to it, I'll do it at my apartment. And that fool goes, I think you should like wait here.
Yeah.
And then I tell him, I'm like, no, bro, because like once like like the cap is off my asshole, like I think there's no stopping it.
Yeah.
And then he doesn't say anything, and then now we're just like waiting. And like she's like bringing me more ice cream and stuff. She's like really taking care of me.
Yeah.
She's bringing me water and more ice cream and stuff. And so I'm.
She's billing you for all of it.
No, she didn't, which is very kind of her.
Yeah.
So
she respected you.
yeah, I hope so, dude. So I stand up, bro, and my body's like, my stomach goes, "You motherfucker, go get your fucking shine box." And I go, "No." And then my stomach goes, "Go in the bathroom, asshole." And I'm like, "All right." So I go in the bathroom. I stand there, bro, and I go, "No, bro, I can't." Like you know when you're drunk and you go into the bathroom and you gotta like puke or shit or something, but you're like, "No, I think I'm good." And you walk out.
Yeah.
Oh, like when you're hungover. Like that's what it was. I went to the bathroom. I kind of looked around and I was like, "I think I'm good." I walked back. I sat down with Alex, and I'm like, I need to fuck this. I go to the bathroom. I sit down, bro. I feel nauseous. I start shitting finally, and it's not burning or anything. And I'm like, all right, that's good. I'm done shitting. I stand up, but I still feel fucking horrible. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, God damn, bro. Do I have to vomit? And I was like, nah. I'm like, I've never vomited from anything spicy before. I'm like, I don't think I'm not kind of. And I just fucking threw everything up. So
on the shit.
No. I had flushed already.
Okay, good.
Bro, I threw everything up in the toilet. Bro, tell me why. So I threw up once, right? And then I go to throw up again. It splashes up and hits me in the eye. Oh. Bro, from a public toilet. From an Indian public toilet, bro. My fucking throat goes, and I go, pink eye. I'm gonna have pink eye, bro. Yeah. And I'm like, God damn it. So like now, but I low key, in a weird way, like this. Because I'm so fucking disgusted that now I'm throwing up even more.
Right.
Which is what you want when you're throwing up. You don't want to be there like putting your finger down your throat.
Right.
You want to naturally throw up. So I'm like, fuck.
Yeah.
And my stomach is fucking just yelling like racist things at me for like a Mexican things.
Yeah.
And it was like, you fucking wet cunt. And I was like, no. And he goes, why did you do this?
Yeah.
And I'm like fucking just puking, bro. But I think the lady like knew this maybe because it didn't burn when it came back up. What I tasted when it came out was the mango ice cream. So it like soothed it on the way up. Yeah. And I just felt like better afterwards. And I came out of the bathroom and Alex and like the wait staff, everybody's looking at me. I'm like, oh, you guys could hear me? And they were like, yeah, bro, shit was fucking loud.
You're the only ones in the whole restaurant?
Yeah.
And you know they're asking Alex, like, do you want anything else? He's like, no.
Oh, bro. So Alex asks for a box to go.
Oh, yeah. Like he's going to do it now
for his food? No. He goes, should I give it to a homeless person? I'm like, no, bro.
He's evil.
And then he goes, is that like terrorism? And I'm like, I think so, dude. Yeah. You just saw what happened to me.
Yeah, man. Go bring it back to the World Trade Center. Fucking take a bite and then
throw it at the lobby of the World Trade Center and watch it tumble from the top.
Yeah.
God damn it. But yeah, dude. And then I get on the train, bro. I'm going home. I feel fine. And then on the way home, I'm just like, yo, I'm starving, bro.
Yeah.
Because like I ate half a dish and then threw it all up.
Right.
And then I just got off the train, went to McDonald's, and I was like, yo, let me get a chicken burger.
That's what I'm saying, man. Me in China, you at the Indian place. At the end of the day, you just want some burgers.
You just want you just want fucking purple 38.
Purple 38.
Throw it in the pot.
Throw it in the hot pot. That toilet bowl was looking like the hot pot after you were done with it. Jesus.
It was, dude.
Well, that's good.
Oh, shit, we're at 103.
Yeah, man, that one went quick.
Oh, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
But yeah, dude. I mean that, and then this vlog is coming out hopefully Wednesday. I'm trying to edit it tonight and tomorrow.
Hell yeah. All right, well, let's get out of here.
But yeah, dude, you got anything?
Nah, I mean, no. I had some stuff planned if we hit the wall, but we didn't. We didn't hit shit. We carried it the whole time, except for I seem to recall we bombed horribly like 3 times.
Oh, dude, it was brutal.
Well, whatever, man. Good on you. You're a brave soul for going into the belly of the beast.
I'm just unemployed.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I did on a Monday morning.
Yeah, man. Well,
I'm going to try the world's hottest curry.
Yeah.
I think I can do it.
Sounds fun.
But dude, shout out to Old Clutch 311, Visual Frank, Deborah. What was the lady's name that messages in? Brenda Vega. Dorian. Who else? Who listens?
My dad's back on it.
Oh, JD.
Yeah.
Yup.
JC.
JC.
JD and JC. And JC as in Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. And Selena.
And Selena.
Selena was, remember Dorian called us on the phone, my cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to talk to my cousin Dorian. And he was like, I feel like I'm on the podcast.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And then Dorian's doing some footwork, bro. He got my homegirl Selena to listen to the pod too.
Some footwork.
So shout out Selena's.
And so he's doing some footwork, and we're not talking about making molds of feet and selling them online.
Footwork.
Yeah. All right.
Fuck. Maybe you shouldn't have said that last part.
I know. Well, maybe he could have just laughed. Maybe he could have just given me a nice fake laugh, and then it seemed like we did a really good job.
No, man.
Yeah. All right,
everybody.
This has been
episode
136
of Keep on Cooking Podcast. Yeah. No.
Are you calling me a racist?